Okay, RU tier, if this is the way you want to play it, fine, I understand. I've been trying to be nice and win 20 games in a row without using Terra. Now I see that everybody's just beating me down with some random luck here and there, or just the fact that they can terastallize and I can't. Makes life a lot more difficult for me. I refuse to have it go on like this. So, without further ado, let's conquer the RU tier. I'm an underused player at heart, but I told you guys I can achieve anything if I put my mind to it, so let's do it. Rank 1, let's go. Consider this the first episode if you so will. Been meaning to get into the swing of things to get the action flowing on this channel once again, and what better way than to just show off our gaming prowess. So episode 1, I've got a hyper offensive, easy rocks, easy hazard removal, no nonsense type of team. As I explained a few days ago that we have returned, and I meant it when I said that. This team is meant to be something that's easy to use, simple game plan, no terastallize required. The guys are just being a nuisance. So let's solve this problem as we achieve rank 1 in the rarely used tier, casually, as I might add. It is one of the challenges required to earn a badge of sorts untowards the prize. So another way to solve a problem is if you trying your luck with something and it doesn't work out, tackle it from another angle. Fine. If I can't win 20 games in a row without ever using terastallize, I'll crush everybody by using terastallize and achieving rank 1. Without further ado, let's just hop straight into it. Lead off with Cleavor as, see? Easy as pie. You land the Stone X, hazards are up, people panic when these... I don't care. Scarf, no burn. And you're dead. That's another thing. Lovely stuff from the Cleavor. Let me trap you, my friend. You better hope and pray that you... Well, that's fair. I think they maybe choice Scarf on the guy, whatever his name may be. Personally, if I was them, I would not be clicking Earthquake. I'd be clicking Stealth Rock. As discussed. I shall just Bullet Seed as he opted to stay in. That is incredible stuff to see. Play rough will hurt somebody. So who's it going to be? As they decided, Mousehold is no longer wanting for this world. Let's go into the Beast Fang cut as they decided to encore me. Into what though? Play rough. Why would you encore me into play rough? That's a very strange proposition on your part, my friend. I'll go into the UFO again and simply hit you with a Thunderbolt because there's a chance to paralyze somebody. And they've removed hazards for me, so Armarouge, who has the weakness policy on deck, Armarouge can play a bit more fast and loose. So forgive me folks if the audio in the previous video was rather subpar. It's better than what it used to be whenever I used to make a triumvirate return, but I was still very disappointed. Let it be known also that the opponent is way higher rated than I'm not Specs, my friend, sorry to say. The opponent is way higher rated than myself, and I haven't even used the terastallize button yet, but 20 games in a row for me to hope that not much is going to go south is a lot to ask for, if I'm being honest with you. I shall of course T-Bolt here, it's so obvious they're going to do that nonsense. Would you dare Dragon Dance? I mean, not Dragon Dance, but terastallize. Okay, Roosting, oh my word. Love to see it. Roost up here, my friend. Roost as a D-Dance. I don't have Encore, that's the sucky part. I thought I had Encore, that's exactly why I went into this Pokemon, but the menacing dragon just got put down by this little mouse. No matter. Slap that tail. If they have the Iron Defense vibes, then I'm finished. As they have revealed themselves not to be that Iron Defense language. And not gooey either. And unbelievably so, Chinchino was kind of 1v1ing the Goodra. Not 100%, but it's kind of getting there. Let me tell you something, if you're running a physically, of course you have to forfeit. Throw the game to the dogs. Free rating points. Love to see it. Next game, next problem to resolve. Let me put the nicknames on the guys while we are waiting for the next game to take place. Okay, and we're back, and I fixed the terastallize that I needed to. Lead off with all reliable. They're gonna get up their hazards here. Maybe burn me, maybe. But burning me is not a thing that I'm afraid of. Get the hazards up, I'll maintain my focus sash if I end up 1-hit KOing them, and they are not Rocky Helmet. A set from Mew that I've seen before. Folks, the purpose of this video, besides just me letting loose some steam, letting off some steam, I think that's how you say it, is to give you guys something to look forward to. You can learn the rarely used tier alongside me, as I've played this tier somewhat extensively, but I've used mainly 1 or 2 teams to attempt to grab 20 wins in a row without ever using terastalize. And unfortunately, I think I explained to everybody that 18 wins was my record. I may have gone off record saying that because, like I told you in the previous video, which I'll link in the description down below too, I've been trying to get back into YouTube, and every week I try to do something, the audio is grace. And yeah, I had a lot of fixing up to do. Might still have a lot of fixing up to do as the machines are whirring in the background. So next time, I'll get the hazards up. That's what I desire. I believe this is a... I don't know what... It's not boots. That's unfair. It's not boots, Volcanion. So that's why. It's so unfair. I'm going to go to Magnezone. And I'm going to go back to the Beast Fang cut. It's not Boots Volcanion, so it's going to take hazards. That's why I put the hazards on the floor. It's not Scarf Zapdos Galarian. It's Scarf Gardevoir. I know this team. I lost to this team previously. And it was a disgraceful performance by myself. I mean, the opponent dodged Tail Slap and they got a few lucky jabs here and there, but it's neither here nor there. So, not sure what the opponent's thinking of. I'm planning on sacrificing Beast Fang cut to the Stealth Rock. Your time is running out. 90 seconds may seem like a long time, and it is in some regard, depending on the context. Not in this situation. 90 seconds is not a lot. Alright, fine. If Mimikyu does not kill them with Shadow Sneak from this range, I might have to bench Mimikyu and maybe make some adjustments to the team of sorts. Because I know they're going to be clicking Ice Shot. But does Shadow Sneeko really not kill from this range with Life Orb boost? I know Shadow Sneak is a weak move, but it's still stab boosted, right? And the opponent best beware, because I do possess the Terastallize button. I knew it. Mimikyu is not that weak as a Pokemon. Now, they'll go into their own Mimikyu or into the Volcanion. I wouldn't mind them going into the Volcanion because I need chip on that guy so that Bishop and Armarouge can maybe mop the game up for me. Either go Mimikyu or just Sneeko, break the disguises, they may Swords Dance. And else, I don't think that's going to be transpiring, to be honest. I might go to Gardevoir if I was the opponent. But they're thinking their time, taking their sweet time to solve this position. Not sure why. Hoping the audio is good. I think I'll do one more game and then test out the audio like I used to do. I saw in the previous recording that some of the audio was missing, chopped and changed. You know, I love to do my outro where I tell the people we'll be U-turning out, and the video just wasn't there for some odd reason. They're gonna trick me, huh? I knew it. Now that I'm faster than everybody on deck, I'm gonna have to hit them on the move that nobody resists. Shadow Sneak, sadly. I'll keep this guy alive too. Shall I? I may keep them alive. Sneeko, done. No more Gardevoir, no more Trick. They're gonna go into Zapdos Galarian, upon which I shall go into maybe Armarouge. Maybe Armarouge. In fact, I'm almost thinking, I'm guaranteeing I'm gonna go into Armarouge hard on the Zapdos G, because they're planning on setting up with that thing. It's only a fortunate thing that I know the team. That's why I can make this statement so confidently that that's going to be the play to make. The opponent is running out of time, man. This is not a tournament game where you need to be thinking so intensely and in depth. Break that discard. Oh my word, you're messing this up, my friend. I'm always going to be faster than you. I know I don't kill from this range, but you still best beware. Especially with my Life Orb missing, it's going to bounce off the Mimikyu, despite its poor defenses. But you just let me break the disguise for free, and that was the priority you needed to destroy Armarouge in one attack. So there's that piece of news. And I'm gonna keep Mimikyu in the back, just for that Shadow Sneaking potential. I don't want to have Zapdos run amok with its power. Volcanion in. Well, I said it and I meant it. This is the guy we have to get chip on. And I told you guys it's not boots, so that those hazards really stung. 13%, what a disgrace. What a disgrace, but I know Chinchino is up to the task. We'll just Rock Blast. Terastallize Fairy if you want to. I'm not scared no Fairy Terastallize. Terastallize Ghost, that's also fair. They have not yet burnt Terastallize. If they do Terastallize Ghost, and I connect this Rock Blast, and hit them 5 times in the face, I'm hoping to see them drop to below 30% HP. Then I know I can solve this game. It might be assault vested on the Volcanion. Your time is running out, friend. Tick tock, you've left yourself weak, exposed. Okay, so you have one Pokemon to go to. What are you thinking about? Maybe the network is letting you down like mine tends to do sometimes. A tail slap to the... I love life sometimes. In fact, always. I love life always. Armor Cannon time. But I don't understand what the heck that was. No idea what you were thinking there, my friend. You want to terastallize out of your neutrality to fire into something that resists fire? That's fair. I think this is terastallized fire. I'm gonna get another game going. Just let the record be just for the record, but I think it's Terra Fire. Oh, and this is a dangerous opponent. Terra Fire. Okay, that's easy. Next game, next problem to resolve. Nothing but wins on this channel, I'm telling you, friends. What's not to love but the Beast Fang cut? Who's gonna lead off with me appropriately and eat my attacks? I've got no clue. Still, I haven't had to flex my power and use the terastallize button. And now that I'm trying to officially, you know, get to rank 1 and break the rules and terastallize, now I'm going to win all my games without terastallizing. I can promise you that. They may get spikes up, but they do not understand what kind of sharp blades they are staring down. I've seen X-Scissor from Adamant Cleaver do mad amounts of damage to Quagsire and to other bulky physical defenders. Just for some teaching points and some notes for you, friends. When you leave with Cleaver on the focus sash, as I usually will tend to do on the CMC, to it go. Unless it's leftovers, of course. No leftovers. Though next time as they swap it out into Noivern. But when you usually lead Cleaver, and they lead maybe something bulky like Fortress, Swords Dancing and Stone Axing, 2-hit KOs them, and most people are not prepared for that. So you more often than not tend to get your hazards up and tend to take a large amount of HP off one of your opponent's Pokemon. Or in this case, I got hazards up, I killed one of his Pokemon, I still maintain my sash, I killed a defensive behemoth, and I'm gonna do some massive amounts of damage to whoever comes next. It might be God of War. Okay, it was Noivern. This is a Stone Axe waiting to happen, so it's dead Noivern. Looks like a Specs kind of Noivern. Draco Meteor. Alright. Fine. Happens. That happens from time to time. I'm a player off. You know why I play rough? Because if I was them, I'd be mad enough to go into Mousehold and pretend like I'm going to Encore. Lock me into the Swords Dance vibes. I know how Mousehold is played in this tier. So, okay, then win God of War. That's not what we expected or hoped for, but... Oh, that sucks, man. Now I have to Shadow Sneak no matter what. At least the Choice Scarfer is gone. Now we're gonna go to Pawmot. I do possess a disguise. You're not gonna be blessing anybody here, my friend. Somebody has to take the brunt of my attacks. Mousehold 4. Sacrifice the Cleaver. Tidy this place up for me, my friend. I love to see it. You can't handle the Magnezone. And I will end up clicking Thunderbolt. Population Bomb may be a 2-hit KO. But I don't wish to, hit them with Body Press into a Ghost Terastallize. And lo and behold, Population Bomb is not even a 2-hit KO. Flash Cannon this time. Because we do not want to see them. Oh my goodness. They are in range of Sucker Punch and Bishop can resist it. Body Press is madness. They shall Flamethrower, Earthquake, so be it. Didn't expect the press. Oh, I know you didn't expect that press. Press that body on that Gudra. Terastallize Fairy by all means and rest. No rest? Dragon Tail, fine. Don't mind if I take a bit of your HP. Are you a ghost in disguise? I've seen those kind of ghosts before. And I ain't afraid of no ghost. That much I can tell you. Thank you, yummy HP. My life orb has been knocked off, but that's no matter to me. Noiseburn is here. UFO, you have to go. Okay. I'm sure they will kill me with their Mousehold in this position. I shall still Flash Cannon. Imagine they missed. Because I've seen my Mousehold miss its attacks. They most definitely will be... I thought I was going to see a switcheroo happen. That's what I thought I was going to see. You must forfeit. Immediately, you must forfeit. Because, yeah. Oh yes, we said we were going to check the sound. So let's do that. Alright folks, and... Indeed, I have returned to complete this video, and look at what we are staring down. The opponent is bringing some competent type of team. Always lead it with the Cleaver. Here's Tentacruel, which can surf up a storm, do whatever it desires. These rocks are going up no matter what. They got Sandrush Houndstone, but I do not believe that you can lock yourself into that Poltergeist as freely as you believe you can. Couple of reasons. Why I think Houndstone is not such a great Pokemon in the rarely used tier, and it's a little bit in the underused tier, is because the Sand set is slightly worse, the Sand support is slightly worse, and this tier has a number of great normal types that are doing pretty well, namely Cyclizar. Come on, man. Why is this happening to me now? Now they're gonna toxic me for some strange reason, but okay. Let me Stone X again. I'm willing to sacrifice this guy away. But yeah. See? That's what I told you about Cleaver, guys. You do some damage to the opponent, you keep the hazards on the floor. What's not to love? And look at the power of X Scissor. Okay, there wasn't much power there, but they're gonna... I shouldn't have Swords Dance. What was I thinking? My bad. My fault. I didn't see a Rocky Helmet on deck from them, so I'll go into Pillow Talk and simply still hit him with the Bullet Blast. Or the Bullet Seed, not the Bullet Blast. Combining the two attacks into one would be epic. Bullet Blast. But then Chestnut... Pardon me, I just dropped the mic. But, Chestnut would be immune to the move called Bullet Blast. It did absolutely nothing, but 50% is what we're going to be taking from this Hippo. And they've sent me into Armorroot. And they've sent their Lycanroc to 50% HP. And I love to see. Now personally, if I was you, I would click something like Accelerock or... Yeah, I definitely click Accelerock, yeah. Am I gonna take a gamble? I think I may just take the gamble for the fun of it, man. It's not the right call. You should sack your mouse hold. Not your mouse hold, your guy there. Now go to Mimikyu on the close combat. Love to see it. Shadow Sneak for the chip or the guarantee KO. I personally go into Hippowdon. Okay, now they did at least, so there's that piece of good news. Not the way I desired to see them go, but yeah. Mimikyu, you couldn't even do 40% to the thin, frail Coyote? Why do I even bother? I know for a fact they shall not click close combat, yeah, so we go into the brave Drillpecker. Time to find out what kind of language you speak. I love... Okay, I stand corrected. I die. I didn't live. I died. I got destroyed. Go right into this guy and slap that tail. Go into your Houndstone. Become a ghost if you want to. I'm playing this game quite fast and loose. A way I don't need to be doing, but yeah. Now that we've identified the Zapdos is... I should have seen his boots, man. What am I talking about? Let's just Bullet Seed for the chip, so that sucker... Oh, that's amazing amounts of damage. 5 hits for the fun of it. Ooh, and 2 crits. Body crunch. I think you made a serious blunder. No more Sandrush ideas. But lucky with me to get 2 critical hits like that, so the game could have been a lot more exciting and tense. Oh my goodness, what is this? Must I have to Tail Slap first and foremost, but I was considering tidying the place up. 5 hits and kill this. Okay, fine. I've gotten enough luck as it stands, right? So be it. The last bastion of hope they possess is the Zapdos and the Hippowdon combination. But I possess Terastal. It's time to use the power that has been given unto me. So let's go into the final shine, hit him with the Norma Cannon. And then what do? I think I might be screwed regardless, but yeah. I have Terastalize, and their Rotom has been identified not to be... As I was saying, their Rotom has been identified not to be... what do you call that language? It's choiced in any capacity. I guess I'll just Alma Cannon on the kill. The fact that they're gonna kill me. I am flying type Terastalize here, so I'm gonna hit them with the Swords Dance and then an Iron Head. I dare you to Thunderous Kick me. A couple of reasons why I dare them to... I shouldn't Swords Dance, to be honest. I'll give you a couple of reasons why you're gonna Thunderous Kick me. So I'm gonna get the boost anyways, because Thunderous Kick is a guarantee of the defense drop. And then you hit them with the head made of iron and you win the game like that. Smooth sailing. Smooth sailing. See what power I possess when I can Terastalize? If I had no Terastalize there, the game was thrown to the dogs. So maybe the team needs a bit of adjustments and reworks, but I can't be asked in my heart of hearts to play some mad bulky team with unawares and the craziest types of stalling Pokemon. That's not me. So I was hoping to push out these games, 20 wins, no Terra, quick, fast, but I was wrong. Next game, next problem to resolve nonetheless. Okay, and we are facing off against a Cleavor connoisseur. Maybe Choice Scarf, so I have to lead with this. If it's Choice Scarf, now they made the error of allowing me to set my hazards up, so we do a modest amount of chip to the Goodra, and we get to hit them with the close combat. So hazards are on the floor, Goodra's gone, so my special attackers, whoever they may be, they can start firing off mad attacks. Although the Umbreon is still there, and a threat of sorts, Mimikyu will have to deal with it, and then it will probably terastallize Poison, and then Bishop will have to kill it. As the Azelf is here. You have to kill... Why? What are you hoping to set up onto? I'll maintain my pressure, I guess. Shadow Sneak time. It doesn't kill. Oh, Mimikyu, where did you get that power from? Come on. I need more of that, man. I still have a Disguise on deck. Are you really Choice Scarf? I managed to Life Orb with Intimidate. Hey, be my guest. There's a Cleavor, and they've got Rock Slip, so I don't know why you want Cleavor on the team like that. This play reference, I knew it, but I'm 4 times resistant to that attack. Now I sneak for the chip, just to ensure that the next time the Cleavor comes in, there's no point in Shadow Sneaking. I'm just gonna Swords Dance up, my friend. Because if they go Mystic Umbreon or Volcanion, I want to leave a dent into their life bars or health bars, whatever you call it. Unless I get critical hit here with the X-Scissor. And now that I know they've been locked into X-Scissor, I go hard in the Magnezone if I get critical hit, and we'll figure something out. But I'll Swords Dance, hit him with the Sneak, and then make sure that they are dead to the rocks. Right, but I'm dead to my life. Oh, I don't have a Life Orb. I do not possess one any longer. Yeah, they are dead to the rocks. So what do we do now regarding this matter? Must. It's a must. Forfeit is a must. No terastallize required. I'm not so sure why the opponents are also shying away from terastallizing from themselves. For themselves, but a win is a win, we take those. This is a sample type of team that I've seen before. So, and this is a mega high rated opponent. Let's teach them an important lesson about the rarely used here. I'm gonna get these hazards up. Most of the guys don't appreciate, and one thing I do appreciate is that for the first time in a long time, no, not really that long, but I appreciate that every Pokemon here is animated. I'm not looking at some 2D still images like we used to for this entire generation. The generation is almost over, completed. New games are set to come out, and they still haven't figured out how to animate these guys. So be it. At least we get to play. Let me show you guys something. Harden Mimikyu. I've played this position before. Harden Mimikyu. They're gonna endeavor. Now we go for the Sneak on the Celerock. I believe they are a Celerock. Stealth Rock, close combat. Okay, no Celerock. But as you see, as I've maintained my Focus Sash. Bishop came in hot. This is a Drain Punch waiting to happen. Or a Terastallize on their part. One of the two may come. If they do end up terastallizing, what do I do regarding that matter? I'm not quite sure myself. Bishop become a ghost? You may. You definitely may. You may become a flying type too if you desire, but that means that the rest of your guys don't really terastallize that easily. The RU tier is currently suspect testing Salamence. For more information on how to participate, check out this suspect thread. Now that is something we can kill. 2 birds with 1 stone. Drain Punch, almost a 1 KO. I'm at full HP, I still have my Disguise with me. I assume you are not silly enough to Sucker Punch me when I could easily Shadow Sneak you. So I'll just steal some HP so that the Life Orb chip doesn't really put a huge dent into my HP pool. Gyarados is a Play Rough victim. I think Play Rough does 2 at least 40%. I know it has a chance to miss. If Play Rough misses, I need to find... Wow. Mimikyu, where was this level of power from before? Hard into the Pillow Talker. And I'll take a gamble and just Bullet Seed. Even if they do not gamble really, but a I didn't want them to go hard in the Salamence and then, you know, I missed the Rock Blast on the on the Salamence and things get out of hand like that. But anyways, I meant, forgive me, that was the wrong discussion I'm having right now. I'm muddling up my own thoughts. I Bullet Seeded because even if they win Salamence, I was gonna Rock Blast them. If I missed the Rock Blast versus the Gyarados and they ended up going mad and Dragon Dancing, I was in a precarious position. Now, I Bullet Seed, of course, break the disguise, do a little bit of chip, and almost extinguish this Mimikyu with immediate effect. Skip it all. Okay. I've been placed in this position. I assume that they are Shadow Claw, something like that. I have to just, I guess, Armor Cannon. I don't see why not. Drain Punch will never kill me. Oh my word. Oh my word. Mimikyu. Shadow Sneak. I wasn't even at full HP. What was Mimikyu doing? Turn to a Steel type, I dare you. I'm not scared no Steel type. Terastal. It may not be a lot. It may not seem like a lot, but 140 base power coming with this attacking stat is quite a lot. It's a 1 KO, bro. Now, does this thing dare become some type of fire type? Maybe. But you can't set up and I mean, not some fire type, some dark type. You can't set up and become a dark type. Now, why are all the opponents crumbling before me now that I've released my restraints, you know? I'm willing to terrestrialize now. And now I don't even need to use it to crush these guys. I can't believe it myself. Yet, folks, we're going to call it at that. Because we can't have this video go on forever, as there are other things to do in life. And the journey shall be progressing. Not too slow and steady, but slow and steady wins the race, they say. Folks, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you have not done so already, as we shall be doing a lot more of these. Until next time, folks, we shall be U-turning out.